Hi everyone, I am Raina, and this is going to be a moving meditation. Honestly, you don't really even need a mat for it, but I tend to have tender knees, and so I like a little cushion. But this is really meant to cultivate a little self-love through some guided self-touch. If you're not comfortable physically touching your body, you can hover your hands over yourself when I'm guiding the touch, but really this is going to be dancey, kind of fluid, and we're really going to be moving through a lot of cat-cow type movements at various levels, like kneeling or seated, kind of middle level, and so on. So when you're ready, I would suggest putting on some nice tunes that make you feel cozy, may make you feel a little sexy, and let's get started. Cool. So find yourself a comfortable seat. I'm going to start sitting on my bottom actually with a crossed leg, and I'm sitting on a blanket. Taking a moment, let yourself settle in. And when you're ready, you can close your eyes or find that soft gaze. Giving yourself time to let the energy that kind of sits around us all day, all of the things we kind of toss out, give to people, let it come back in. Let it settle back in towards your body. Giving yourself permission to wiggle and move, feeling as good as you can through this next little flow. And you can start to rub your hands up and down your thighs, or again, you can hover them over, feeling the energetic connection more so than the physical one. But just feeling the warmth, feeling the contact you're making with your skin, or maybe your clothes, the support it gives you. And as you run your hands up and down your thighs, we'll start to connect our breath. So inhale as you run your hands down. Exhale as you run them back up. Creating some warmth, creating some connection of the movement and the breath. And you can feel free to keep your eyes closed for as much of this practice as you'd like. If you want to crack one open and have a peek at me, you're more than welcome to. But if you feel good keeping them closed, go for it. Inhaling down the thigh and exhaling up. And from here, we'll start to bring in some cat-cow-like motion into the spine. So inhale into cow, move the chest forward. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, pull the chest forward. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, move yourself forward, hands slide up. Exhale, round away, hands slide down. Keeping this forward back motion going. Start to drag your hands a little further up the thighs, coming to the outside, maybe coming to the bottom. Moving these cat-cow shapes into some circles. So starting to circle the chest around in any direction. Keeping the contact of the hands to the legs and running in circles from knee to butt cheek. Maybe the neck joins in. And pausing, just switching direction. Going clockwise or counterclockwise, whichever way. Good. And then keeping the chest moving, keeping the hands moving. You can bring them behind the body if you'd like, extending your legs out to the side, finding a wide leg shape, and then bring the hands back to the thighs. Maybe they come to the shins and start to sway the chest side to side. Feet can be pointed, they can be flexed. They can just kind of hang there. Good. Inhale to reach the right arm overhead. Reach the left hand towards the toes. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, reach the left arm overhead. Right hand moves towards the toes. Exhale, back to center. Good. Inhale, side bend again to the left. Exhale, center. Inhale to the right. Exhale, center. Taking a few side to side pulses. Maybe adding in some of those circles we were doing with our chest. And just allowing yourself to move freely, to enjoy the fluidity and the lack of rigidness that this movement can provide. Good. Bring the hands to center and walk forward. Finding a fold here, but again, we're not static. So rock a little side to side in the shoulders, maybe the chest. Good. Walking the hands back towards the body. Bring them behind the body and swing your legs to the right. Swing them around so you can come up onto your knees. Sitting in a kneeling position for just a moment. Inhale to sweep the arms overhead as you lift the hips off the heels. Exhale, sit back down, draw a big circle around the body. Good. A few more. Inhale, reach the arms up. Let the chest lead. Exhale, sit it back down. Good. 3 more. Inhale, up. Maybe you touch your hands at the top. Exhale, down. Touch your thighs at the bottom. Inhale, come up. Exhale, sit it down. Last one. Inhale, stay up here. Touch your hands together in a non-formal way, just tracing down one of your arms. Maybe you touch your head, letting the hands trace down the body. Good. Until they meet the earth, coming into a tabletop position. Inhale, find cow pose. Exhale, round into cat. And we'll find kind of a drunk cat-cow here, just letting whatever motions come into the cat-cow that feels good. So I like to rock forward and back, really finding the wave of my spine, drawing big circles with the hips, wiggling them back onto my heels, maybe circling the shoulders around the wrists, taking big, deep breaths. And again, I like to keep my eyes closed once I kind of figure out what the movement is. And so if it feels good to drop into the body a little more by closing the eyes, feel free. Good. Tuck the toes, send the hips up and back, find downward facing dog, and immediately start to pedal the feet and wiggle the hips side to side. Kind of drawing figure eights with your hips. Breathing here for 3, for 2. Good. Drop the knees all the way to the mat. Take them nice and wide. Big toes come towards each other. Arch the back and slowly sit the hips back towards the heels. Find child's pose. Taking a few breaths right here. If child's pose is uncomfortable, you can stack the forearms and rest the forehead onto the forearms, finding a soft puppy pose here with the booty a little higher. And walking the hands back towards the body, sitting up, and then either sitting on your shins if that's comfortable, or coming back to your seat on your bottom with the legs crossed. Good. And bring your hands to your belly. And even as you sit tall, can you soften the belly, allowing the fullness of yourself to fill your hands up. Taking a few breaths here. I'm focusing on love. Love, love, love for yourself. Love for this body, this beautiful body that moves, that carries you through this world. It's your one true home. Feeling appreciative, feeling grateful. And without removing the hands from that contact, if you're making it, slide them up the body slowly until they settle over the heart center. Feeling that bump, bump, bump for your heart. You are alive. You are here. Taking that moment to thank yourself for making a little time for your body, for your breath. And continuing these moments to thank your body for doing all it does for you. I encourage you to find as many moments as you can to be in awe of yourself. Thank you so much for sharing this sweet little practice with me. I had a really nice time. I hope you did as well. And I will see you next time. Have a good one.